morning, everyone. We're heading out to our claim. It's just such a beautiful morning out here in Nevada. Love getting down here before the sun gets up. So gorgeous. All right, let's get out there and find some nice crystals today. Dogs are ready. Oh, Max. Ready to get out there tonight? You ready? Back, everybody. We're heading up here to spot one on our claim. There goes little Minnie. It is a beautiful, heading into late August now. We had our first kind of cool week this summer, and as you can tell, the smoke has blown away. So it's nice and chilly this morning, about 45, and we're looking for a high in the low 80s today. That is honestly going to be some great digging weather today. I'm super excited about that. We've done a lot of digging out here this summer, and it's been hot, 90s and 100s. We've had some rough days. So, all right, see if we can get up and see what we find at the first spot. Guys, we are trying to follow a small trail of pieces of crystal like this. It's just a little itty guy. It's just a little tip. However, there's quite a bit of little material spilling out of here. So if you're out searching, coming across pieces like that can be a good trail for breadcrumbs. So we're going to keep kind of just working our way around this area and see if it leads to something bigger. Welcome back, everybody. We're still over here in this first spot, trying to kind of locate that pocket, and definitely finding a nice place. Good crystals. It's got this small one. This is a good piece. but can't really seem to find the pocket yet. And you know, there might not be a good pocket. There might not be a well-defined one. That's always a possibility. Can't really see it too well. There's definitely some crystal here. That's pretty loose. Oh, what a bummer on that one. Just about these two. Oh, in there. Alright. Let's dig out that dirt. So we got it up. Kind of a bummer. Just a little bit of crystalline occurring on the side of this big old piece of quartz. So that's a bummer. But, you know, that's what makes it fun and exciting. Alright, we worked our way over here to spot number 2. Main dig is right over there. Kind of where Ian's coming from. This is our new little pocket area that we're working. We worked it a little bit last time. Today we're gonna move that rock and kind of dig this area out a little bit. And kind of open it up. See if we can find some bigger material or get a better idea of how big or how far this pocket will run. Alright everyone, we're down here in the deep hole. Look like we've got a nice something there. It's been a little bit of a slow day. I don't know if we'll ever be able to get these plates out. The ground is just so packed and they're so big. Working in here is getting tough. Hopefully we'll be able to get past this or continue finding other crystals in this area. But this hole continues to go down and still produce a little bit, so we'll see what this is. So we're going back up this hill again today. Last time we found a really nice plate a little bit up higher. Pretty early on though, we're seeing some really nice material. Where's that one piece on right here? As you can probably see, this piece has some nice formation to it. A little bit of smoky. A little bit of rose, and then right over here, got a little baby plate. And it looks like maybe some more material in here. Very close to forming. We got a nice little plate right here. Looking around. Well, we definitely got a few more pieces. You can see there's one. Yeah, it's not that big. And a little bit of crystal forming on this end. gorgeous day up here. I'm gonna use this nice weather today, like mid-70s really, and a nice light breeze to kind of explore some of the claim. I've been coming out here for the better part of a month, maybe almost 2 months now, and we're really trying to learn about the geography so that we can improve our ability to find crystals and material out here. As you can see, the dogs have found a lizard or a chipmunk. What'd you find, Minnie? Yeah? Is it in there? Okay, come on. Leave it alone. So, as you can see, a lot of the quartz up here is just fantastic. I think that this hillside, well, the entire hill really, is just going to be loaded with minerals and material. And ultimately, we are going to have to get a plan of operations done. Get out here with some heavier equipment, a small excavator at least, because there are just veins of quartz just running everywhere. And a lot of it is just super big clear nodules. So I think the entire inside of this hill is probably filled with very popular crystals. Because we found amethyst, smoky, double turn, phantom, septarine. So we found all the stuff that suggests that there was a lot of heat, a lot of activity, multiple inclusions. I'm not sure yet, and I don't know enough about geography and geology to know exactly what kind of formation this is. So we're gonna figure it out, hopefully, and hopefully once we get our plan of operations complete and submitted, a excavator will allow us to kind of get in more. Hand tools are only so good, especially while this hill may look like it is dirt. It's really just a thin veneer of dirt, and 6 inches to a foot down in most places here. It's solid granite, large decomposing granite. You can see this nodule here. This is just part of the hill coming out, and you can see in this nodule there's quartz. Now I'm pretty sure this is pegmatite quartz, but I don't know enough yet to know, exactly what we're dealing with here. But I do know that in order to form smoky and amethyst crystals, and to have the large, the 10 to 12 inch ones we found, as well as the double terminations, the septarine, the artichoking, those things require a lot of heat, a lot of inclusions. So that tends to mean that there's just going to be more than one little area with crystal formation. So yeah, we're having a good day today. This is a great piece of quartz. Really high clarity. Looks like a band, potentially smoky inside of it. I mean, this thing is just so beautiful, so clear. And it's harder to see definitely on the camera, but in the sun, up close, I mean, this thing is gorgeous. If it were cleaned off and, polished up a little bit, it would be almost just like a big piece of glass. Well, we're getting ready to pack it in, and on our way out, I'm kicking over a few rocks, and lo and behold, not a bad little pop out of the ground. And this is pretty close to our main dig site. In fact, right there is where that other pocket that I was digging. Alright everyone, it's that time of the video again where we kind of look over what we got. So this is the big crystal plate. Now I will say, as much as this trip was less exciting, this still is the largest single plate I have ever pulled of large crystals. Now these aren't particularly large, but they're of a good size and quality. Now this piece is exceptionally good at demonstrating that we're definitely in some sort of a pegmatite. So this is a really good piece, you know? It's definitely not too shabby. A lot of people would be thrilled to get a piece like this. But we've been kind of spoiled. The spot we're in is just pretty spectacular. Now this was a piece of quartz I picked up. I spent a good chunk of the day sort of walking around examining the veins. This side, it's just harder to see in camera. But that is just pure glassy, smoky quartz. And then it kind of transitions to some more regular clear quartz. But the clarity on this piece is stunning. And it's such a large piece to be this clear. Now, that said, there are a lot of big pieces like this out in the area we're working at. So there's definitely a lot of heat involved in the formation. We got some, nice smaller stuff from that secondary pocket we've been working. Very clear. This stuff's not very smoky. I think it's probably just because this was a very small pocket. And these will all be cleaned up more. This is just after a light soap and water and scrubbing. And then here are the two pieces we got out of what I call the main dig. As you can see, this one's got a really nice dark inclusion in it. And it's coming off this matrix, which has a lot of iron in it. But it's a good formed crystal. You can see that inclusion. So it's very smoky looking. I don't know if it's the inclusion or if it could be like a phantom in there, of a smoky phantom. We do get a fair amount of phantoms out of this zone. And then here is the better one. Now again, this is off the matrix, which is kind of a bummer, but you can see this is a very nice complex. It tried to be a double terminated crystal. And right there on this side, yeah, that's purple. So very interesting piece here. Definitely not the best quality. And I think this came from about 40 inches down from the surface. And I think as we've gotten lower, we're seeing the pocket taper off. But I don't know exactly how this pocket's going to go down. We could easily be heading into another zone of development. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. So it's definitely more of a week we spent exploring and learning, but we still got some good stuff. We have, I didn't bring all of these out. I got another dozen or two of these nice sized crystals. All right, well, we'll see you again later.